There's something weird's happening. Oh, there we go. Fran, I knew Fran would be in. There's Fran. Sorry, Fran. Sarah's going to be...
Hi, good morning.
...taking you today. Am I on mute? Unmute. Are we on mute now?
Morning.
Shouldn't be. Yes, she is.
Can you hear us, Fran?
I can hear you.
Can you hear us?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome. I'm just going to set the timer.
Oh, Rich and Kim, yes. You know Rich, have you met Rich and Kim? So we put some yoga music in the background? Yeah, just chill. Hey guys, I'll leave you with in the capable hands of Sarah.
Morning.
Today. I'll just admit a few people. We've got Laurie as well.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey Laurie.
Hi.
We'll be 1 sec, just getting the last couple of people in.
Nick.
Who did the Chad challenge, by the way? You guys, everyone, lots of people did. I think the whole group, everyone's recovered.
Yeah.
Well done.
Oh, hang on. No, we haven't recovered.
I'm trying to hear people, but you're on mute, or I can't hear your microphone. Rich, you can turn yourselves up. I can unmute you later.
I'm not on mute. Don't know.
Where's the audio? I can't hear anyone today for some reason. I've got computer on. I can hear Laurie.
Yes.
I can hear
So Rich just said we haven't recovered. Now I agree. Like my calves, I can't even move.
Calves are the worst. Calves are the worst.
Yeah, they're bad.
Yeah. Well, it's a good one today. I'll let Sarah take you through. It's all like pressing and upper body. I don't know if you've kind of made sense of it online, but I'll let Sarah take you through. You good?
Yep.
Yep. Awesome.
All ready
Okay.
to go? Awesome. Right, guys. So yeah, it's we're going to give your legs a bit of a rest today. So it's more focused on upper body. A bit slower tempo than we have been doing. So it's all push-up focused to start with. I don't know if you can see that. So we're going to basically do 3 to 4 rounds of different push-up variations. And I'm going to show you all of those in a moment. But working through tempo, working through some plyometrics and just being nice and controlled in those movements. We're then going to just finish off with a little bit of posterior chain work, so with a band. So I don't know if any of you have a band available there. That would be awesome. But we can show you some variations without anyway. Okay, so let's get you warmed up. We'll get you mobilized to start with. So we're just going to come into a twisted cross for about 30 seconds. So if you come down to the floor, chest to floor, and then you're just going to aim for your opposite foot to reach your opposite hand. So really pushing the inside of your chest, your rotator cuff into the ground. Awesome, guys. So we're going to go for another 20 seconds before we change sides. And changing sides. So other foot comes across, pushing the inside of the shoulder into the ground. And release from there. Awesome. So from there, we're going to go into some inchworms. So just waking up the backs of your legs. So keep your legs nice and soft, knees nice and soft, pushing your knees back towards the back wall. Come down to a push-up, and then walking your hands back to your feet. Open your hips up at the top. We're going to do this 5 times. Good work, guys. And once you've done 5, we're going to come back down to the floor. Awesome. Okay, so your next one, we've got your perfect lunge. So we're going to come into a nice long lunge here. You're going to place your opposite hand down and then elbow to the floor and then opening up the other side. So feeling that nice stretch in those hips. We're going to do this 8 times on one side. You might find that you are super tight here from doing Chad. And changing sides here. So other foot out in front, opposite hand down, elbow to the floor, or just as low as you can reach. Another 8 reps. And that's 7 there. And 8. Awesome. Right. What we're going to do is going to go straight into your intervals. So the way this is going to work, guys, you've got, can everyone hear me all right? Give me the thumbs up. Yeah, all good, perfect. Thumbs down. So we are going to do we're going to do 4 rounds. You've got 5 exercises, so 5 push-up variations, and you're basically going to be working for 60 seconds at a time with a 30-second rest. So you're going to do mini AMRAPs. Your first one, you've got tempo push-ups. So these can be done on your toes or on your knees. But you're going to count 3 seconds down, 0 at the bottom, 3 seconds up, and then straight back down. So from here, this will look like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, down, 1, 2, 3. So nice and controlled. It's an AMRAP for 60 seconds, so that is a lot of push-ups. If you need to sit up, shake those arms off in between, then that's absolutely fine. But just seeing how many, try and make a note of how many you get in the 60 seconds. I will show you in the 30-second rest, so I won't baffle you with it all to start with. I'll show you as we go, okay? So that's just your first one. So 60-second AMRAP. Yeah, 3 seconds down, 3 seconds up. So we're gonna start in 10 seconds. And in 3, 2, 1. Right, let's go, guys. So counting 3 down, nice and controlled, and 3 up. So we're just keeping those muscles under tension for that little bit longer, building up that strength in that upper body position. Awesome work, guys. So really trying to keep those glutes nice and squeezed. You want a nice straight line between your shoulders, your hips, and your knees, if you're on your knees or your toes. You are halfway through. These will get tough quite quickly. That's it. If you need to, just sit back, shake it off, and then try and come straight back in. You're here for 10 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1, rest. Good job. Right, you've got 30 seconds. So exercise 2, variation 2, is a push-up with a 5-second hold at the bottom. So you're going to count for 5 seconds and then push out of it. As I say, it's a lot of work for the arms. We're going to go in 5 seconds and 3, 2, 1. Right, let's do it. So another 60-second AMRAP here. Holding for 5 seconds at the bottom of the push-up. Nice, Fran. Good work, Laurie. So it's all about that isometric holds. You're coming up to halfway here, guys. Nice work. Right, 10 seconds. Aiming to try and keep counting those reps as well. So we're gonna, when we come back to this, we're gonna try and hit this number if we can. And 3, 2, and 1, rest. Awesome, guys. Right, so your next variation. So Nick, with the overcoming the isometrics, you're holding it in. Yeah, so with your next variation, can you demonstrate?
Yeah, I'll demonstrate. I'll do the
Get Nick to demonstrate this one.
So overcoming isometric, guys, what you're going to be doing is imagine you're pushing the floor together the whole time, you're squeezing in. So it'll look like a normal push-up. But as I go down, I'm just going to squeeze the floor together the whole time, squeezing it in, squeezing it in, squeezing it in. I think a hold for 2 seconds at the bottom. Is it? No. 2 seconds down, 1 second at the bottom, 1 second up, and then 2 seconds at the top. At the top, you're squeezing in the whole time. So it'll be 2 seconds, then it's 1, 2 seconds down, 1 at the bottom, 1 up, pressing through, if that tempo makes sense. 2 down, 1 at the bottom, 1 at the bottom, 1 up, 2 at the top.
Right.
So 2 either end.
Yeah, I'll talk you through this as we go. No, that's cool. Okay, so we're gonna go in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. So another 60 seconds here. Really pushing these hands in together. 2 seconds down, 1 at the bottom, 1 up, 2 seconds at the top before you go again. So again, as Nick said, aiming to really push that ground together through your hands. You should feel this through the inside of your arms. You'll feel this in your biceps. You'll feel this in your chest. Bearing in mind your arms are going to be super fatigued from rounds 1 and 2 as well. So just aiming to stay nice and consistent through these. Awesome, guys. 20 seconds. Looking really strong, guys. Well done. 5 seconds. And rest. Good work. Right, variation 4. All right, you're now going to go into unilateral push-ups. So you'll do 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other side. I'm going to demonstrate this on my knees, but if you're pretty proficient in your push-ups, you can do these on your toes. So you're going to come out a little wider than normal, and you're just going to come down to one side, pushing up through that leading arm. So you could alternate arms, or you could do 30 seconds on one, 30 seconds on the other. Right, let's go into this next AMRAP. So another 60 seconds, shifting that weight into one side, aiming to get that chest nice and low. You're right there, Rich, if I show you again. So coming down to your knees here, and you're just shifting it onto one side. So most of the weight will be through one arm. As I say, guys, these are pretty challenging, so you can do these on your toes or on your knees. That's it, guys, nice work. So really aiming to keep those hips nice and low. Think plank position, try not to push your hips up too high. Keep everything nice and squeezed, nice and locked in. You've got 10 more seconds. And rest, guys, good work. Shake those arms off. Okay, so you've got one more variation of your circuit, and then we're gonna give you a nice little recovery, give those arms a rest. Right, so your next one, we've got plyo push-ups. Again, I'm gonna show you this on my knees, but again, if you're really proficient in your push-ups, you can do this on your toes. So we're just gonna bounce out of it. So from here, pushing the ground away. So plyometrics. Round 5, let's go straight in, guys. Yes, Fran, nice work. Awesome, Laurie, good job. So really testing that explosive strength in your upper body here, guys. You are halfway. We'll give those arms a nice recovery after this. as you would with a jumping squat, just aiming to land with soft elbows so you're not jarring your arms. So let those elbows soften the impact as you come down. 8 seconds. 3, 2, and rest, guys. Well done. Right, so I'm going to give you sort of a minute and a half now recovery. Let those arms really rest up for round 2. Obviously, round 2 is going to feel a little bit different to round 1. Your arms are going to be super fatigued. If you wanted to now, I can see Rich, you're sort of stretching out here. You can stretch out those wrists, just stretch out the arms, just let the blood flowing through to those muscles. Anywhere that feels a little bit tight, just really stretch it out. Keep those arms moving, get the blood flowing to them. You can always come back down to our twisted cross stretch. So chest to floor, just really stretching out that chest here. Again, doing 30 seconds on one side, wherever feels tight. Do what you need to prepare your muscles for round 2. All right, guys, and we're going to go again. So we got 10 seconds. Starting again with your continuous tempo push-up. So we're back to 3 seconds down, 0 at the bottom, 3 seconds up. So nice and slow, nice and controlled. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. So you've got another 60 seconds of work. Round 2. Under a lot of fatigue this time. So let's just see what you can do. Really challenging that upper body strength. That's it, guys. Good work. Awesome, Laurie. Well done. If you need to, like I say, come back to your knees, shake those arms off, break it down into smaller reps. If you know you can only do 2 or 3 at a time, then just keep that consistent, aiming to hit 2 and 3 reps, resting in between. You're here for just 5 seconds. And rest, guys. Good job, well done. Right, so we're back to exercise 2. So this is with your 5-second hold at the bottom. So in your push-up position, you're gonna hold it for 5, and then aim to push on out of it. Okay, we go in 10 seconds. Aiming to try and remember what you hit for your first round. Right, guys, let's go. So next one. So 0 tempo down, 5 seconds at the bottom of that hold. Smashing it, guys, well done. I know this isn't easy. Real isolated movements on those arms. 30 seconds, you're halfway. And last 10 here, guys. Let's try and get one more rep in. And rest it there, good job. All right, so we're back to those overcoming isometric push-ups. So this is your variation where you're gonna really try and push the ground together towards each other. So from this position here, as you're coming down, really pushing it in, and then back up. Your tempo is 2 seconds down, 1 at the bottom, 1 up, and then 2 seconds before you go again. So really feeling it on the inside of your arms this time, really pushing that ground towards each other. Right guys, let's go. Exercise 3. Nick, how many rounds do we need for? Three rounds. Cool. Awesome, that is halfway. And as I said, guys, so if you need to, break it down into smaller reps. If you know that you can do 2 or 3 reps consistently, sitting back, shaking those arms off, then aim for just smaller reps, but keeping it consistent. You've got 5 seconds here. 2 and 1, rest it there, awesome work. Okay, so we're back to your unilateral push-up, so shifting the weight through one arm. As I said before, you can alternate, so you can come all on one side and then back to the other side, or if you prefer, you could do 5 reps on one side, 5 reps on the other, breaking it down however you need to. 3, 2, and 1. Straight back in, guys. Let's go. So really shifting that weight through one arm at a time. And these are super challenging. So being on your knees is absolutely fine, guys. As long as that weight is distributed evenly between your shoulders, your hips, and your knees, you're still going to get a really challenging movement here. Right, 20 seconds. Nice, guys. Hold on. 5. And rest. Shake those arms off. Good job. You've got 1 more of the circuit before we recover again. And it's your plyo push-ups. So plyo push-ups without the clap. We're just going to push the ground away on the way up. So I'm going to do this on my knees. I'm going to come down. Just make sure there's a little bit of distance between the ground and your hands. Last 60 seconds on this one. We're going to repeat the circuit just 1 more time, guys. So when you're ready, we're going to go 3, 2, and 1. Let's do it. Awesome work, nice. So try not to jar those arms at the top. So you're going to push the ground away and then try and land with soft elbows. Let your arms absorb the landing. All about explosive power. And last 20 seconds here. So hold on, you've got this. Couple more reps, guys. And 3, 2, rest. Good job, shake those arms off. You've got just 1 more round. And then we're gonna move on to your posterior chain. So we ruined your legs with Chad, now we're gonna ruin your upper body with all the push-ups. Everyone feeling okay? Arms a little bit wobbly. Right, so we've got another 60 seconds from now. Again, do some stretches in between if you need to. Come into your twisted cross, just stretching out the middle of your chest. If your wrists are feeling tight, anywhere that's feeling super tight. If your shoulders are tight, you could come into a child's pose here. Feeding your arm through. And then just placing your wrist on top of your opposite forearm, and then just shifting your weight onto your shoulders so you get a really nice stretch all the way across the top of your arm here. To intensify that stretch, you could just look over your shoulder. Doing that one side and the other, if you're feeling tight here, but anywhere, everyone's going to be slightly different, feeling it in slightly different areas. We're going to go for round 3, your last round of push-ups in 10 seconds. So getting ready for exercise 1. Starting, guys, with your tempo push-ups. Last time around, let's try and see if you can get anywhere near the same number that you got your first round. So we're going to go 3 seconds down, 0 at the bottom, 3 seconds up, 0 at the top, and then we go again. Right, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. So nice and slow, nice and controlled, keeping those elbows really nice and tucked in. You guys look like you're smashing it. Well done. So last time doing this variation today, and you are over halfway. Yes, guys, well done. Hold on. Right, last 10 seconds. And rest. Good job. Right, 1 down. 30 seconds. Shake those arms off. Recover. You'll go. You've got your second push-up variation. It's your 5-second hold at the bottom. So nice strong plank here, and then just holding, keeping those elbows tucked in for 5, and then driving out of it. So the power is going to come from the bottom. 10 seconds. And in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So minute 2 of your final circuit. The alternative, if we don't have a band, for the single AMRAP, dumbbell. And that is halfway, guys. Staying really strong on these. Well done. Arms are going to feel super fatigued after 2 rounds of this. So just holding on, getting as many reps in as you can. 15 seconds. Three, 2, and rest. Okay, you're getting closer. So exercise 3 is your overcoming isometric push-up. So again, really try to push your hands together while driving up out of the ground here. It's 2 seconds down, 1 second at the bottom, 1 second up, 2 seconds before you go again. So 2, 1, 1, and 2. Hands will be slightly wider than your standard push-up. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. So really trying to push those hands together on the way up, guys. So trying not to let anything else overcompensate for your arms, as they are going to be super fatigued now. So just keep your core nice and locked in. Hold your belly button into the back of your spine. Really squeeze in your glutes. Try and use that last bit of strength in your upper body. You've got just 20 seconds. You're doing really, really well, guys. And again, breaking it down into smaller reps if you need to. Minimal rest if you can. 3, 2, and rest. Good job. Shake them off. Okay, so 2 more exercises. You're back to your unilateral push-up. So your single arm push-up, shifting that weight through each side individually. We're going to go in 15 seconds, breaking it down either alternate, or you could do, like I say, 5 on one side, 5 on the other, whichever feels good for you. And 3, 2, 1, let's go. Staying really, really strong, team. Awesome work. Aiming to really, really push the ground away through that leading arm. You are over halfway. And last 10 seconds here, guys. Finishing strong on this movement. 3, 2, and rest. Awesome work. Right, last one. This is it. Last 60 seconds. And your push-up variations. I know your arms are going to be super fatigued, so let's just see what we can do in the last 60. Plyo push-ups. Coming to, like I say, on your knees or on your toes, and just really pushing the ground away. You know the drill now. This is your third one. Right, 8 seconds. And this is it. Last bit of work on your upper body. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. So let's try and see if you can get some real distance between those hands and the ground, guys. This is it, last one. Shaking those arms off if you need. Last 30 seconds. That's it, nice, Laurie, good work. Absolutely smashing this, guys. Well done. You've got 15 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Rest it there, guys. Good work. Right, shake those arms off. God, I'm tired just watching you guys do it. Amazing. So what we're going to do now, while you're recovering, while you're letting your arms rest, we are going to go into just a little bit of posterior chain work. Your first one is rather than push, so we're going to do a pull. So you've got single arm banded bent over row. So has everyone got either a band or a fairly light dumbbell that you could use? Give me a thumbs up. Yeah, perfect. Awesome. Okay, so your exercise 1 with your band. So what we're going to aim to do is 10 single arm banded rows. So 10 on one side, 10 on the other side. So aiming to place your foot through your band here. So you're going to come feet nice and shoulder width apart. Push your hips back towards the back wall. Keep it nice straight back here. And then from there, just get some nice tight tension. What we're going to do is just pull your elbow back. So you should feel this all the way down the back of your in your lats here. So single arms on one side. And you can do this with your dumbbell. So if you've got your dumbbell here, keep your elbow nice and close to you. Pulling your hand towards your armpit. So you're going to do 10 reps on one side, 10 reps on the other. Your second exercise is your banded RDLs, but again, we can do this with your, this is going to really challenge my balance. You can do this with your dumbbell as well. So single leg. So you're just going to come down, and then from there, using that resistance to stand up. So pushing your back foot back towards the back wall, keeping a nice straight back. Feeling that tension in your hamstring. If you're doing this with a dumbbell, guys, then just going to have the dumbbell in your opposite hand, and then we're just going to aim to keep Nice straight back as you come down. Feel that stretch all the way down the back of your hamstring, and then really pushing your foot through the ground. So we're going to do 8 banded RDLs. Your final exercise here, you're going to do 6 side plank rotations. So starting off in your plank position, we're going to come open up your chest. That's 1 rep. So we do 6 on one side and then 6 on the other. So we can do this in your own time, guys. So exercise 1 is your single arm banded bent over row. Like I say, we're going to do 10 on one side, 10 on the other. So if you guys are ready to set up and get going on this one, this is all about your lats, and then keeping your posterior chain nice and locked in. So really pushing through your feet and keeping that elbow nice and close to you as you pull back. Big squeeze at the top, feel that tension, and then back down. That's it, nice, Rich, good work. Awesome, Laurie, good job. So this should be nice and controlled movements. Get really focused on that muscle that you're working. So your lats and your one side. Just keeping that elbow nice and close to you, Rich, as you pull up. Perfect. And once you've done 10 on each side, it's your either banded Romanian deadlifts, single side, or with your dumbbells. Keeping that leading leg really rooted in the ground. That's it, good job. Awesome, Rich, well done. I can see Kim's leg in the air. Good job, well done. So making sure that you're pushing your hips through at the top, standing up nice and tall. It's 8 on one side, 8 on the other. You got lovely straight back. Nice, Laurie, well done. So you should feel that tension on these RDLs in the back of your legs, your hamstrings. Your glutes will be fired up as well. They'll be working. Once you've done 8 on each side, you're going to come down to your side plank rotations. That's it, guys. Right, so with your side plank rotations, you're going to come onto your hands here and then lifting up one side, coming all the way, so shifting that weight into your into one side and then back down. That's 1 rep. So you do 6 on one, 6 on the other, opening your hips up, keeping that core really nice and tight. And we're going to do 2 rounds straight through of this, guys. So when you're, once you've done with your 6 side plank rotations, you're going to come back up to your single arm bent over row, whether it's with your band or your dumbbell. That's it, good work. So aiming to keep that chest nice and upright, pushing your hips back, shifting your weight through your heels. Really feel those feet nice and rooted. And then keeping that elbow nice and close to you as you either pull on the band or you pull on your dumbbell. So 10 on one side, and then 10 on the other. Always concentrating on the muscles that you're working, so it's all the way down your side here, down your lats. Awesome work, right. And your second exercise is your 8 RDLs, either with your band or with your dumbbell. Making sure that you're coming up to full extension at the top between each rep. This is your last round through, guys. Then you are done for a Tuesday morning. So just keep these movements nice and controlled. Awesome, guys, well done. And once you've done your 8 RDLs on each side, it's back to your plank rotations. So coming into a high plank. 6 on one side, 6 on the other, finishing strong. Keeping that core really nice and tight, belly button pulled in, squeezing your glutes. And opening your chest up nice and big. Awesome, guys, really good. Staying strong right till the end. Nice, Rich and Kim, awesome work. All completed, good job. So if you guys do have a little bit of time, what I'll do is run through some, just a little bit of mobility, stretch you out. If you guys need to head off, totally understand. But yeah, we're gonna be doing some stretching in just a moment. Nice, Laurie, finishing off. Good work, Fran. Awesome. All right, good job. Everyone's done. Nice. So, shaking those arms off, guys, rolling the shoulders out. What we'll do is just go into a little bit of mobility now. So we're going to start off just with a nice long lunge. So just really pushing your hip into the ground. And when you're ready, you're just going to place both hands on the inside of your foot here. And then just raising your outside hand up. So pushing your shoulder onto the inside of your knee, getting a nice stretch in your adductor, stretching out your the inside of your legs again. We're going to hold each stretch for about 20-30 seconds as you guys are nice and warm now. So a lot slower tempo workout than we have been doing in the mornings, but really, really good to build up strength in the upper body. And when you're ready, changing arms, shifting that stretch to your opposite hip. And hands. From there, sitting your butt back, so same foot out in front, keep your front leg nice and straight, your knee nice and soft, and just drawing down with your chest. So you should feel that stretch all the way down the back of your hamstring there, all the way down the back of your leg. Each breath, just try and get a little bit deeper in that stretch. And then coming to the other side, other foot out in front. So it's back to your hip flexor stretch here. As you're nice and warm, you can get into the deepest part of that stretch you can. So really pushing that hip into, towards the ground. Placing both hands down on the floor, on the inside of your foot. And then again, raising your outside hand up. Pushing the shoulder to the inside of the knee. So you should get quite an intense stretch on the inside of your leg here if you're tight in your hip flexors like me. And changing hands, so same foot stays out in front. Raising your outside hand up and just really pushing that hip towards the ground. And again, guys, sitting your butt back for that hamstring stretch. So keeping that front leg nice and straight, but your knee soft, and then just drawing down with your chest. All right, and then from there, what we're just going to do is just on your knees here, interlock your hands behind your back. So we're just going to do a really nice, lovely big chest opener. So interlock your hands behind your back and just really open up your chest here. Hopefully you'll all have full use of your arms today. You'll feel a lot stronger for it tomorrow. From there, interlock your fingers out in front. Really pulling your elbows apart. Keep your chin nice and tucked under. So you should feel that really nice stretch in your upper back there, separating your shoulder blades. And from there, just going to do 6 big shoulder rolls. Really exaggerated. So really opening up your chest and pushing your shoulders back towards the back wall. And then just shaking them all off. Guys, that is you done for a Tuesday morning. Really good work. All good.
Thank you, Sarah.
You're very welcome.
Have a good day.
See you. Well done.
Bye.
See you guys soon.
Have a good day.
Bye. Have a good day, Fran. See you later. What am I? Oh, stop.